But why'd you have to give me a new car? I mean, I was perfectly civilized with the other one. I mean, I broke it a few times and a couple of wheels came off, but other than that, I was completely civilized. So anyway, they got rid of that cool car Z-Tech thing, and they got us this Dasher, which is really awesome too. It's not as cool as the Q-Tech Quadra Z-Tech thing. But anyway, you gotta go see the chief, captain, whatever you want to call him. And they got rid of those doors too. Put a couple things back. Hey there, chief. Glad to him. Boy, am I glad to see you. First time for everything, isn't there? Yeah, I guess there is. Anyway, I'm assuming you heard about the plane thing. Yeah, and weirdly, I got in contact with the pilot of the plane. That's interesting. Because the pilot should have sent out this call, right? Yeah, he told me he didn't. So you're saying someone else, when they stopped for fuel or whatever they did back over in the desert, you're saying that another pilot had it. Mm-hmm. Maybe it was maybe that was part of the reason why no one was over at the air traffic control tower. Because there, they knew what had happened and they didn't want to be part of the scene. Or one of them there actually did the theft. Mm-hmm. That's very interesting. Anyway, I'm going to go get my new car. Heading over there, they got the new airport up too. They got rid of the old air traffic control tower. I don't know why they build things the way they do in Brooksville. They bring stuff in pieces and then just put it together here. It only took them about a week to do this. And over here, the pilot's at the airport. Oh, there it is. It's the new airport. I guess he's in the area where gates 1 and 2 are. I think there's only 3 or 4 gates in the actual airport, so it shouldn't be that hard to find. I guess they don't have the parking area set up yet. So yeah, let's go in. Guess this is it here. Gate 1, so... I guess since I'm a police officer, the staff here isn't fully set up yet. So, I'm just gonna go ahead and, say that I'm qualified as a police officer. I guess I'm still gonna have to put my bag here through the, x-ray system. Oh, that's not even mine. See the x-ray? Nothing went beeping? Sure, everything's good. Anyway. I don't really know what any of this is in here. Let me check this out. Emergency stuff. Oh, looks important. Probably shouldn't mess with it. Ah, here he is. Hey there, your name's Joseph, right? Yep, Joseph. So, could you describe to me what actually happened over down yonder? So what happened was I was sitting over at the cafe in the capital city, well, a little bit of checkup and fuel, being down my plane. I drove back over there, and the plane was gone, and none of the air traffic people were there or anything. Yeah, that's when I saw there. I think I was 3 hours behind you when I showed up to see where the plane was. And by the way, I don't need that flight over to the canyon anymore. So, anything else? Did you notice any weird people there? No, I mean the air traffic controller. There were 3 people on air traffic control. One person did most of the talking and told me they had to do 1 circle around because there was a plane in the way already. It was a little cargo plane. Was that plane still there when you went over to the cafe? Yeah, so it was. When you came back, was it there? No. How many cars were in the parking lot when you first got there? There was 1 car. What was actually mine. So what kind of sounds like to me, there's 2 people can fit in that plane, 2 or 3. So either all the air traffic people left in that plane or they took that cargo plane with them. Here. This is interesting. Anyway, I haven't seen this new airport yet. I'm going to go think a little bit and I'm going to tour this place. It seems a little steep. So I guess this is gates 3 and 4 up in here. Some random stuff here. Yeah, it looks pretty nice. Anyway, are you taking a flight out of here? Yeah. I'm gonna head back home here. I'm taking, not any of those flights, but the one after that. I'm heading back to, Bricksburg. Alright, sounds good. Here, just, exchange, phone numbers here. Here's mine. Alright, thank you. I'll let you know if you have any, other things here. Just come in here to the Bricksville Airport. Thank you. Have a good day. Anyway, he seems like he doesn't know too much about it. So, I don't really know at this point. That pilot honestly don't think he did anything. He said he went over to a cafe. But I really want to take a flight down there just to go to a cafe. See if he was there. Actually, I'm going to call him here. I want to... That license... Let's see if he remembered the license plate on that car. Oh, yeah, it was his. Duh. Actually, call him. I want a description of that cargo plane. Probably something I should have got while I was there. Gave me something already? Still sitting here in the terminal. Give me a description of that cargo plane. It was very boxy. Didn't look very aerodynamic at all. It was dark gray, true turbofan engines. And yeah. Do you know where I was going? Well, I really don't want to have to go for a flight down there. Just to see what that is. Okay, thank you. Bye. I'm gonna see if there's any flights that are going down there normally. Just so I can... just be able to tell. You just go down there. Oh, you're still here. I was just getting a quick drink. Anyway, do you know if there's any flights anytime soon over to the canyon? I think there's one 2 days from now over there. Why, you need one? That's not really an urgency. I just want to go over there and go to a cafe that the pilot said he was at while the plane was getting fuel. Which seems kind of odd to me. Partly because why wouldn't he be there making sure everything was going well with that? If he was there, there's a good chance this probably wouldn't have happened. I know what you mean. So I'm kind of wondering if he set this up intentionally. Get out of my face. Sorry. Yeah, I can see what you mean. Alright, I'm gonna go over there. And, did you get anything other news? Well, I did find out one thing. The, pilot had already told me the description of that cargo plane. And I found out where that cargo plane is right now. And where its pilot is. Bricksburg. The pilot's taking a flight to Bricksburg right now. pilot of the cargo plane is in Bricksburg, and the pilot of this plane's in Bricksburg. Going to Bricksburg. Look in the Bricksburg records and see if his house is actually there, because that's what he said. If it's not, then we know that the pilot of my plane is probably plotting to get together with the pilot of the cargo plane. Alright, I'll look at his records. And I'm going to go over to the airport and try and get some tickets to Bricksburg. And, is there any return flights? There's a return flight tomorrow, I think. Just on a little turbofan plane. Alright, good enough for me. I might be able to catch that flight back. There and back, I could catch those. And even if I don't get to go to the canyon, I might get to know enough to get Bricksburg, where I wouldn't have to go to the canyon to look at that cafe. So if I can't get that return flight back, then they didn't look like they were too packed for the flight to Bricksburg. There were a couple smaller flights going out of the area. Sound like they're in the board. Man, this thing's brakes are a little. I could just drive to Bricksburg, but if I can't get a flight, I'm just gonna drive. I'm really considering just driving. Getting my actual car from my actual house over here, and not just driving in this. There you go. I wonder where we actually get tickets here. Maybe... Gotta be one somewhere. Oh, hey, I hear somebody coming. Oh, hello, can I help you? Yeah, I'm going to need some tickets, if you have any, to Bricksburg. Next flight. I'm sorry, we're already booked here. The flight's not for 3 more hours. I'm sure everyone else will start showing up here soon. Anyway, okay. Thank you very much. I guess I don't need to talk about a return flight then. Guess not. Thank you. Alright, so now I just gotta go back to my actual house and get my car. Okay. Here's my car, and isn't she a beauty? It's a Brickline Stub LS. It's quite comfortable. It has a infotainment system in it. And it apparently was made at T. Brooks factory. Bricksville. T. Brooks Factory 04. So yeah, to Bricksburg. I don't know if you take this road here, it goes straight, or this one here. I think if you just go straight on this road. Probably speeding a little bit. Probably should slow down. Police officers shouldn't have to get a ticket. Anyway, to Bricksburg. That was an interesting trip. Sure learned a lot there. I think this kind of pushes us towards the pilot. I don't really know 100% at this point. But it definitely goes towards the pilot. There's still more evidence that we need. We can't just go out there and arrest him because he met with the other pilot. since we couldn't catch up to over there or anything. Okay, so welcome to Bricksburg. I've been here a couple times, flown here a few times, drove here a few times as well. Got on my police clothes too, they're kind of uncomfortable. But anyway, yeah, the chief also texted me and said that the pilot of my plane does not actually live here. He lives in Brickshire. But that doesn't really mean anything until we can figure out where he actually is. Okay, my tires are kind of going out right now or something because this thing's all over the place. I think they just got some rain here too. It's kind of cleared up, so the roads might be slippery. Still have a train. The roads are kind of quiet though. But anyway. So we need to find out where the other pilot is. My pilot, anyway. Kind of doing some undercover work right now because I'm not in a police outfit and I'm definitely not driving a police car. So there's no way for anyone to know that I'm a police officer. The chief kind of hinted that there's this one little restaurant inside of a hotel, which was down here, I think he said. Oh yeah, there it is, that blue building. There's a blue building. But there's all sorts of blue glass buildings too, so maybe that's it. No, this is definitely it. There's a restaurant in here. It's closed. That's weird. Wonder who owns this place. Probably shouldn't be standing in the middle of the road. No one's here. That's who owns the hotel. Hey, Jojo, how you doing? Yeah, I'm at the hotel. It's empty. That seems kind of weird. Do you happen to know who owns it? Actually, I'll look it up. According to Google, the hotel is owned by a little, like, plane enterprise. They just opened up the hotel as just like a little extra money. And would you happen to think that that plane enterprise would be the people who owned that cargo plane? Could possibly be. And then I've been doing their little staging thing in here. Very interesting. Well, I'm gonna go back to Bricksville before someone figures out who I am.